Yeah, so like I said, I've been writing about diet and gut health and supplements since 2009, and I've been hyper focused both on my own stuff, but also helping others. And as an engineer, I am obsessively focused on how do I get a better risk reward ratio. I want the best outcome from a recommendation because I think recommendations are very sacred. I don't take them very lightly at all. I hate it when I recommend something and somebody does not get the result that they wanted. And so there are products in the supplement industry that have been the same for the entire time that I've known them. But I knew that when you recommended them to people based on my own experiments and then working with people as a consultant, a digestive consultant, that they would only work like 30% of the time or 40% of the time. And I just can't accept that. I can't accept that that's good enough as an engineer. I want products that are going to be like 70 to 80% basically effective at getting the result someone wants. We know that we'll never get 100%, we'll never even get 90% probably. There's too much variation in humans to ever achieve that, but we could get better. And so a few years ago, I got really sick again due to a bunch of stress in my life, just a number of factors, financially, business, relationship, family, everything was crumbling around me and all my issues came back. So I reached into the cabinet for all my tricks, all my bag of tools, and certain products were annoying again. And I was like, oh, I hated this back then and this doesn't work now. And I have to do something new to pay the bills and try to heal my family. And we need a lot of money right now to fight. We had, my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. Her mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. There was need for time and money. And I was like, well, I'm going to solve the problems I always wanted to solve, which is things like, why is it that digestive enzymes only work some of the times for some people? There has to be an answer to this question. And why is it that the butyrate supplements never worked for me, even though the research suggests butyrate is one of the most important molecules to the body? How come? And why is it that HCl supplements never contained the ingredients that we know are inside stomach acid? Like, why hasn't anyone ever done this? So that's what Healthy Gut is doing right now. That's what I'm doing is I'm formulating and I'm co-developing with PhDs around the world. Like literally we manufacture every product in a different place with a different person who's an expert. Or, I work with the person to find the right ingredients. And my goal is to build the best product in each category that eliminates the downside risk and is the cleanest, the least sensitive, and the strongest that we can put out, and then give world-class support. Because if you've been trying to heal yourself and take responsibility for your own health long enough, you know that certain supplements, even though the research suggests they should work, don't always work for you or your friends. What works for you might not work for your friends. And the dirty little secret is that dosing matters in a massive way. Like, number one, the product has to be strong and clean and exactly what it's supposed to be. But then dosing is literally a mathematical equation. There's a bell curve. There's a 34% chance you're on one of the sides of the bell curve and you have a statistical need for more or less of a certain product. And without it, you will forever blame me or whoever you heard about this idea from, even though you were just one pill off, one pill too many or one pill too little. And so I'm trying to build a company that's going to give that support with dosing and try to explain these principles. They're just basic statistic principles that apply to everyone, but they're confusing. And so if we can provide the support to people, if we can provide the cleanest, best products out there, the most effective ones, coupled with the support, I think we can shorten people's healing journeys. I think we can get them back to their families, back to their work, back to whatever they need to do to actually help all the, there's a lot of problems going on in the world today. And this appears to be the one that life chose for me to try to solve, so that if I can get people out of their constipation, if I can get them out of the bloating, then they can focus on fixing the water situation or fixing the pollution situation or whatever it might be. And so that's what Healthy Gut's about, and that's what we're doing and hope to be doing for quite a long time.